feelings can't feel you. Smoking on R.I.P, this boy smell like meal. The cardio watch on my uncle. It be leaps. Regular Glock, but it came with 2 pieces. This line like a puzzle, just pick up the pieces. Say he got motion, but then nigga let go. Who they my snake with that Glock and go ride. Pour up before on the pineapple snap. Life like a move, I'm flipping through.
Officials say there are current reports of people purchasing the pain pills and unknowingly getting fentanyl in return. Chris Schaffner, the program director of Jolt Harm Reduction Center in Peoria, says fentanyl is 100 times more potent than heroin and morphine.
It's a very fast acting, it gets into the body and it sits on those receptors of the brain that control your breathing, and it just shuts it down.
He says Jolt recently tested one woman's pills after she noticed something was off with them. Jolt then found out the results came back negative for opiates and positive for fentanyl. Schaffner says this not only violates user consent, but it's landing people in the hospital and leading to more questions.
What other substances are on the market that could be contaminated with other substances?
If you are using cocaine, if you're getting a pill off the street that you believe to be something, don't take it. Because these things are being mixed in it, and we're seeing tox screens that are off the charts with levels of fentanyl.
Harwood is also giving the signs of overdoses people should look out for and should call 911 if they notice.
Sluggish, lips turning blue, pinpoint pupils, loss of responsiveness, slow breathing, slow heart rate.
R.I.P. Big Scarr. My sincerest and deepest condolences go to the family. This hits home for me. I've lost a lot of family and friends to overdosing. And when the autopsies was done, it was labeled fentanyl poisoning. I really wasn't familiar with Big Scarr music until I was riding in my car listening to Tidal. And I listened to the new artists and trending music genres that the platform has available. And riding and listening to this, I do more skipping than actual listening. But my subwoofers hit an actual bass tone that had me bobbing my head. And as I peered at my screen, I see Big Scarr. So every time he came up, I would let it play. So when I heard the terrible news, it caught my attention and I was compelled to speak on it. Now, my uncle, one of my favorite uncles, died of fentanyl poisoning, and it definitely hurt my family. And I have more friends that died that I can count from fentanyl poisoning when the autopsies was done. Now, they did not know they were taking fentanyl. They thought they were just taking regular, I would say, prescription drugs and using them for recreational usage. The thing is, in my time, a lot of my friends would experiment with certain drugs, and we would get in our parents' medicine and pretty much eat it like candy. And it was a lot of sickness, a lot of stomach pumping, IVs, and days from school missed. As we grew older, a lot of us found careers and wives and other positive avenues to do with our time as we matured. Everybody that I came up with did not mature, and they continued the same drug abusive patterns. They started to decease from these things, and they were the same drugs that they took when they were children and ate like Skittles. Come to find out, these were not authentic drugs. They were fentanyl-based replicas, fakes. So if you're not getting a script from your doctor and going straight to the pharmacy, I wouldn't even trust nobody to give you a Tylenol these days and times. Talk to your kids and be aware that these pills are mostly fentanyl-based if you're not getting them directly from a pharmacy. The things we used to do in the past and the things we knew others to do as we were growing up is not the same anymore. Gone.